Hello, online world. This is Off the Record with Migs Bustos, and for today's episode, we get to talk to a colleague and a friend from the sports industry. This is Mark Zambrano, and parehas po kami ng pinagdadaanan ni Mark. And we are both soon to be daddies. We're both in the sports industry, and just want to get perspective on how is it like going to be a new parent, life in COVID, working in the new normal, and meron din po tayong special guest na kasama today ni Mark. And I hope you enjoy this video. All right. So now we have power couple on Off the Record, newlywed couple, and expecting also a baby, Mark and Aicelle Santos. Hello, thank you so much, guys, for joining us here on Off the Record. Kamusta kayo?
Hello.
Okay naman, Migs.
Hi,
Thanks for having us, bro.
All right. So, Mark, ang inspiration talaga nito is we are soon to be dads. More or less, we are in the same industry and this is something that we have in common. Congrats sa inyo. Congrats. And kamusta naman kayo? Thank you,
brother.
Thank you. Thank you. How has quarantine life been for you guys?
Ladies first.
Well, the first part na hindi ko pa alam na we're expecting that we're pregnant, I was constantly watching the news. I was very active sa mga fund racing shows, online shows, and constantly donating. And then when I learned that I'm pregnant, medyo nag-take muna ako ng backseat kasi I was very, well, until now, very emotional. Lahat ng negative news na absorb ko, naiiyak ako. So, naapektuhan ako, sabi ko, medyo hindi muna ako, titingin ng news, diba? Or makikinig, yeah.
Medyo challenging siya for us. And I'm sure ikaw naranasan mo din yun in some way. Kasi, syempre yung movements mo limited. And since, sometimes kailangan mong magpa-check up and all that, kailangan mong bumili ng gamot, ng vitamins for her. Kala mo ganun kadali, pero since delikado sa labas, syempre you'll have second thoughts. So, it was challenging, but at the same time, masarap yung adventure eh. Kasi you'll be forced to be creative in finding ways to get your basic needs. Kaya masaya naman, masaya. It was, nisip ko nga kung single ka, tapos ganito yung nangyayari, parang mas mahirap eh. Pero yung may kadamay ka, and I'm sure you know what I mean, Migs, diba? It made the situation a little bit more bearable in a way.
And
That's
also
true.
kasi first time namin, kakasal lang namin noong November, no? So ito lang talaga yung quarantine na kapag sama kami 24/7. Yung nagkakasawaan na kami sa mukha ng
Kapalitan na
isa't
ng
isa.
mukha.
Ganyan, nakikita mo na yung, ay, pag ganito pala, naiinis siya. Ay, pag ganito pala,
Talagang yun yung
good-looking siya.
tinake note mo eh.
Oo, yun talaga. Hindi kasi, di ba, Mark as someone who's very cheerful, masayahin lang, ganyan. Pero meron siyang mga switch na, ay,
Alam na niya lahat ng
Oo.
switch, Migs. Alam na niya lahat. Okay.
naiinis pala siya pag gano'n.
Gets ko yan kasi syempre, yun yung tinatawag nating adjustment period. Tama kayo, 24/7. And I think, Mark, that's right what you said. If we're just living alone, mas malungkot eh. Diba? And ngayon meron na tayong kadamay, meron tayong katuwang. And syempre, of course, getting to know our partner more. Mark, I know what it's like also. Ikaw ang, kumbaga, may the odds be in your favor, di ba? Ikaw ang taga-grocery. Ikaw ang taga-bili ng medicine. And I'm sure pare, nagbago ang way of life when it comes to disinfecting, when it comes to cleanliness. How's that been like for you?
Naiinis siya pag ligo siya ng ligo.
Kasi
I
di ba,
know.
isang araw, ilang beses ka lalabas. Lumabas ka na, may nakalimutan ka, lalabas ka ulit. So the whole routine of going out, exposing yourself, lahat ng damit mo, iiwan mo sa labas, diretso sa washing machine, bihis, ligo. Kulang na lang yung saging na bibiling ko sa kanya, lalaban ko pa. Yung mga ganun.
Disinfect yung
Grabe bro, hindi siya masaya na, di ba? But you have no choice kasi kailangan, sabi nga nila, walang OA sa panahon ngayon eh. Mas lamang daw yung overacting sa protection kaysa magsisi ka. So, I just have to, kumbaga sa just clamp down on it, accept the fact na ganun na siya, and just to assure na healthy ako, siya, and everyone else dito sa bahay.
That's true, that's true. Yun na nga, I can relate. Kailangan maligo ng sobrang daming beses sa isang araw. Lahat ng mga pinagbihisan mo, lalagay mo dito para syempre safe tayo, di ba? Pero yun nga, Mark, maraming salamat and Aicelle for joining us here on Off the Record because this time we will, show you something. Just want to thank Crumpler PH, George and Jilson Chu for sending us a gift package for us new parents. Okay, so I will get my bag.
Wow.
Love it.
Meron tayong kagad, Aicelle. Meron tayong gift from Crumpler. Yan.
Alam mo, nung dumating to,
Sabi ko, that's mine.
inangkin na yun. Hindi na ako nagkaroon ng chance sabihin akin to.
Correct.
It's for girls, really, but...
It's for girls, really.
Pero bro,
now it's for
pwede siya
girls.
maging parang style.
This bag is called the Sump.
Yeah.
And based on the name itself, alam mo na how much stuff you can fit in here. And what's surprising is, George was kind enough to fill this with so many daddy goodies. I know you have to, huh?
I know.
Look at this. Baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
George. Eto,
Pare, may diapers pa.
Ang dami ng pockets, oh. Ilang diapers ang kaso dyan. Look at that.
Yeah. So perfect for us new dads kasi syempre bro.
Oo.
Bro,
Meron
Mark,
pa siya
tayo
dito.
ang magdadala. We will carry the load physically. Diba?
Huwag mong parinig. Baka marinig ka, Migs.
Naturally, tayo ang tagabuhat. Diba? Tayo ang tagabuhat. Kaya malaking bagay ito to... Thank you so much,
But
Crumpler.
honestly, thank you, Crumpler. Thank you for this
Crumpler.
awesome bag.
Yes.
This is actually our first bag na gagamitin for our coming baby. Yay!
That's true.
Thank
That's
you,
true.
Crumpler.
Thank you, Crumpler. So, pwede dito yung mga bote, mga diapers, yung mga pamalit, yung mga towel. Yan, kaya it's called the Sump Bag.
Yes.
Yes.
Ilang months na kayo pregnant?
27 weeks kung di ako nagkakamali.
Laki lang.
27 weeks. It's a girl, bro. It's a girl.
Nice.
Yes.
Daddy's girl.
Yes. Oh, girl dad. Girl dad. Ha?
Namimili na kayo ng gamit? Unti-unti.
Fortunately, meron kaming tito sa States. Tapos nag-order kami online. Tapos papa-door-to-door namin. Pina-deliver namin. So, mas mura kasi, like, nagko-compare kami ng prices.
Oo, mas mura nga.
Mas mura.
Layo presyo eh.
Layo ng presyo. So, yun. So, yung C-Mishi, namimili siya online. And yun na nga, with this bag, na-imagine ko na on how we can all that fit in. And yun, very, very excited kasi #GirlDad, inspire ako kay Kobe. And iba yung magkakaroon ka ng princess. Yes. And guys, sa inyo, good luck. Kung ano man yan, di ba? Para sa atin, basta healthy and safe.
Oo.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. So let's move on now to the transition to you guys. Okay. So can you tell us about your story? How did it all start? And I'll let you take it from there.
Ikaw na magkwento.
Basically kasi, stinok niya ako. Hindi, ko lang.
Hindi totoo.
Ang nangyari kasi, just to cut the whole story short, matagal ko na siyang crush. Even before I met her in person, medyo nakikita ko na siya before. Pero wala kaming common friends na pwede kong tanungan or to ask about her. Kahit nasa isang network kami, Migs, we never met in person. In almost 1 decade ko sa GMA, never ko siyang nakita. Kahit taga-GMA din siya.
Magkalayo ba, Mark, yung newsroom sa mga studios? Sa GMA office?
It's in a separate building. Pero hindi, may studios din.
May studios din. It's just that kami kasi nandun lang, pag like ako, I'm a singer, yung aming studio, pupuntahan lang namin siya when it's live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's usually just a Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, nasa field work kasi siya So wala talagang chance magkasalubong.
So ang ginawa ko, since I had no option na tanungin anyone, naglakas loob akong I went the millennial route, Migs.
Wow. Okay.
I messaged her on Instagram.
Yan.
And then, so ang sinabi ko lang,
Sumlide ka pa, bro. Sumlide ka pala, bro.
Parang di halata edad, bro. Diba? Ganun yun eh. So, awa ng Diyos, yung message ko remained unread for like a month. Kasi syempre, ang daming fans na nagme-message din doon, natatabunan and everything. Pero luckily, after a month or so, nag-reply siya. And that's how it all began. Pare, I jumped the gun and invite ko agad mag-dinner para wala nang takas.
Okay.
So, anong ginawa mo
So
after
ako
that?
naman, I found that very presko. Biruin mo ba
Diba?
naman?
Dinner agad?
Biruin mo. Ha?
Dinner agad-agad?
Exactly. So,
Presko agad, message
hindi,
lang.
totoo naman. Kasi syempre, medyo old school ako. Parang feeling ko hindi proper mag-ask out on a date through Instagram. I mean, through social media. Eh di, nagtanong-tanong ako sa mga kaibigan ko sa GMA. Kilala niyo ba to? Sino ba to?
Ni-research niya ako, bro.
Ni-research ko siya. So, sabi naman nila, mabait yan, single, tahimik.
Buti nilang nabayaran ko lahat.
Oo. Eh sabi nila, medyo matagal na ako single. Sabi niya, ba't di ka pumayag on a date? Sabi ko, sige. So it took some time hanggang pumayag ako. And then that very first date, it took us 5 hours of non-stop talk.
Sobrang nag-click. Alam mo yun, I'm sure that's the same thing that happened to you with Mishi years ago.
Same thing.
You
Same
can't
thing.
fake
I
it,
know the
bro,
feeling.
Migs.
I know. Kami naman 4 hours. I know that
yeah.
feeling. Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Tapos yung 5 hours na yun, yung usapan namin was about career, family, even religion, about faith, ganun siya kalalim bigla. So, the next day, nagtanong ulit siya kung pwede kaming magkita. Tapos I found him very interesting. Masarap kasi kausap sa daldal doon, daldal nito. Ayan, hanggang sa everyday na kami nagkikita. Hindi niya ako tinantanan.
Wow.
Ganun yung style, di ba, Migs?
Like famous Mike Enriquez. Hindi ko kayo tatandaan.
Yan.
Tama ba?
Oo. Alam mo, mga babae, hinahanap din naman kasi yun eh. Kasi di mo makikita kung gaano kakagusto ng isang lalaki. Kasi sa ibang mga karanasan ko, merong mga parang kabuti lang sila. May kipag-date, tas maya-maya mawawala lang 3 linggo, tas may kipag-date na, sabi ko, ano ba to? Gusto mo ba ako, di ba?
Hindi kami ganun ni Migs. Kami ni Migs, consistent kami.
Yes, consistent.
Kami
One
consistent.
woman men. Yan.
Hell yeah.
Kaya nandito tayo ngayon. Pero Mark
Yes.
and Aicelle, isa sa mga siguro challenges that you had to go through as a couple is, Aicelle, gano'n ka katagal na based sa UK? I know you played a part for Miss Saigon. How was that journey like for you?
That was almost a year. Oo. Pero dinalaw niya ako twice. And then ako naman umuwi dito once, no? Pero I was here for only 5 days. Yun. Mahirap, especially nung umpisa. Iyak-iyak ako. Lagi kami mag-usap sa telepono. Hanggang sa unti-unti na-enjoy ko yung Miss Saigon journey. Lalo nung nakarating ako in Switzerland during Christmas time. It was so magical. And then he followed then.
Yeah. To this day, yung 1 year na yun was sa amin, yun yung biggest challenge sa relationship namin eh. Kasi 1 year, parang hindi biro yun eh. A few days nga lang, hirap na hirap ka na eh. Tapos 1 year. So thankfully naman, I'm really thankful kay God na binigyan ako ng chance to be able to visit her twice. I stayed there for yung first time was almost
2 months.
Almost 2 months ako doon. Hindi ako umuwi.
Wow.
Nag-resign siya para makapunta sa akin.
Wow. Lupit ng leave mo, ha? 2 months. Lupit, ha? Buti may nabalikan ka pa, bro.
Nag-tour ako, pare. Nag-tour ako. So, yun. Thankfully nga, I had enough time and enough resources to spend time with her na ganun katagal. Kasi, mahirap talaga eh. Ako, personally, I'm a physical person. I like hugging. I like, touching her hand and seeing her. So it was a very difficult adjustment for me. And I'm sure for her din. Kasi pareho kaming ganun. Mayakap kami pareho. But awa ng Diyos sa lagpasan naman namin. And I think it made us stronger. Kasi when we got back, yun yung first chance namin na, kumbaga, nagbahay-bahayan kayo. Makikita nyo how each other is inside a confined space sa ilalim ng isang bubong. First time niyang nagluto para sa akin. Maraming firsts dun doon sa biyahe na yun. And it made us stronger as a couple, I'm sure.
And I'm sure also, Mark, that syempre, responsibilidad ng pareho. Pero at the same time, for you, what was it like? When you talk about long distance, automatic may intimidation, di ba? how will we make this work? But what was it like from your end? And you were here at home.
Kaya nga nag-propose ako bago siya umalis eh. Kasi sabi ko, puch,
Tali
daming
mo
mga
na.
ano doon. Daming mga tisoy doon, di ba?
Ayaw malamig sa pisoy, sa'yo lang.
Abay, malay ko ba? Kaya nga nanigurado ako. So sabi ko, nag-propose ako before she left para, kahit pa paano meron siyang baon doon, knowing that, someone's waiting for her till she gets back. And also at the same time, it gave me strength na, we already have this bond na kahit nasaan kaming lupalop ng mundo, we're already bonded together because of that proposal. While I was here, I tried to focus on work din naman eh. During that time was actually my transition of leaving GMA. So I was preparing myself for life outside of news, outside of media in a way. So dual adjustments yun for me, professional life and my personal life. That was a challenge for me kasi sometimes meron akong gustong sabihin sa kanya na gusto ko sana in person, hindi ko magawa. So I had to toughen up. I had to man up na, di ba? Ayokong paramdam sa kanya that I was being weak if she was far away kasi I'm sure maapektuhan din siya nun eh. So it made me stronger individually para, para alam din niya na, uy, kaya kong mag-count on this guy kasi he already toughened up, parang
Aicelle, para sa'yo, what was it like living there? And I am assuming that you were alone. Were there any relatives or maybe friends that you maybe counted on when you were there? What was it like?
Sa Miss Saigon UK and international tour, I made friends with the other Filipino cast members. So we were 9 Filipinos there. Kaya madali naman. Kahit pa paano, may nakakausap ka ng Tagalog. Kasi iba yung magkakultura kayo. So kung meron kang nararamdaman na homesick ka, totoo pala yung homesick ka, no? Akala mo arte lang yun pag narinig, but it's really true. There were days, kasi nagka-injury ako sa tuhod noon. So, yung first part ng Miss Saigon, I was off for about a month. So, imagine, I was in my apartment, hindi ako nag-work kasi para ako nag-rehabilitate. E di, maraming questions in my mind. Sabi ko, why am I here? Am I supposed to be here? Nandito ako, ang ganda-ganda ng lugar na to, pero hindi ako makalakad ng maayos, yung mga ganun. So he was there, he was very strong for me. Sabi niya, mahal, may rason kung bakit ka nilagay ng Panginoon dyan. So, just do it. Nasa lugar ka kung saan ka inilagay ng Panginoon. So, I think the whole journey was more spiritual for me. Kasi, wala akong ibang, syempre, nandiyan naman si Mark, no, lagi, 24/7, pwede ko siyang tawagan. Pero yung mga silent moments ko was more of me and talking to God. And parang finding your purpose, ganun siya, soul search, ika nga. O kasi ito yung first time ko away from home, away from family, of living alone. And then, so yun yung unang parte ng Miss Saigon, tapos middle part towards the end, yan, na-enjoy ko na siya kasi araw-araw na akong nakakapagtrabaho. And because it was a tour, iba-ibang cities, iba-ibang bansa, ang sabi ko lang talaga, every time na tutungtong ako sa stage at magbabaw, every time na, syempre, since tour siya, lahat ng mga tourist spots na pwede mong puntahan, pupuntahan mo. So pag nandun ako sa mga magagandang lugar na yun, lagi na lang ako mapapadasal. Lord, salamat dito sa experience ko to. Kasi if it were just me and ewan ko kung kasama ko siya na sariling gastos namin, mahirap gawin yun Pero dahil biniyayaan niya kami ng ganun, sabi ko ang laking regalo. And it's something na baon namin hanggang ngayon. Lagi namin binabalikan yung experiences namin because nung dumalaw siya, matagal din siyang nagstay sa akin.
Kumbaga, yun talaga yung isa yun sa mga parts of your relationship that really molded you, made you stronger as a couple. Yeah. Lalo na kayo na Mark and Aicelle, hinaharap natin tong COVID, hinaharap natin tong home quarantine. And parehas tayo na we're going through this process of pregnancy, of a new chapter in our lives. Yun nga, I just wanna get to know your perspective on what's it like, bro, on being a future dad.
Nako,
super excited
exciting.
pa. Sabi ko nga sa kanya, pwede bang mga anak ka na bukas? Parang ganun.
Ginawa niya aso. Agad-agad.
I get that
Pare,
feeling.
nung 9 months, ang bagal eh. Kasi, this is something that you and I am sure we've been waiting for our entire life, Migs. Alam mo yung, it's something na you've been planning for, you've been hoping for, tapos ngayon, andyan na siya. Nakikita mo na yung monthly development ng baby inside her. Tapos, you start to hear things like the heartbeat and all that. It adds on to the anticipation. At the same time, yung pagka-impatient ko lumalabas eh. Kasi, lalo ngayon, hindi pa namin alam yung gender. So, ang dami mo pang question mark. At the same time, ang dami mong hopes. Ang dami mong ini-imagine how it will be like. So, nagpapatong-patong yun eh. But, at the same time, alam ko naman that everything's gonna be okay. I just really have to prepare myself for the sleepless nights na wina-warning ako ng mga friends ko may anak na.
First, maraming changes sa body. Especially yung first trimester ko, hirap ako sa paglilihi. Iba-iba yung lasa ng pagkain.
Oh, hirap nun, bro.
I had nausea, I was vomiting. And now, nag-improve na siya. Totoo, yung joy na nararamdaman ni Mark is the same because whenever we visit nga si Doc, nandun yung sa scan kami, marinig mo yung heartbeat, tapos unti-unti mo nakita nagpo-form na yung body niya, yung head and all. Tapos, lagi lang talagang nagdarasal.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nga, sa lahat ng nangyayari, hindi maiwasang ma-anxious ka ng konti. Hindi ba?
Mm-hmm.
Tungkol sa future and also, ano pa ba?
Yung we're syempre hindi maiiwasang isipin yung anong mundo ba yung dadatnan ng anak natin, Migs, di ba? Kasi I think, in my opinion, yung mundo na dadatnan niya is totally different from the world we know. Na, yung physical contact and hugging and going out was our life, di ba? Nakalaro tayo sa kalye, nagpapanggaan tayo sa basketball court, yung mga ganun. I'm hoping that by the time lumabas yung babies natin, that the world will be okay. That, yung affection, yung love, yung expression of love that we got used to will be the same as theirs. Yung schooling, inisip ko rin yan. Kasi, I, for one, kung gusto ko sana, traditional schooling eh. Kasi it molds you pag may mga klase ka, di ba? It builds character eh. How you handle bullies, di ba? How you solve your own problems pagdating sa school. I don't think you'll get that when it comes to homeschooling eh. I'm sure may kulang in a way eh. But again, you have to adjust, di ba? If you have to consider those things to keep your baby safe, to keep everybody healthy, then wala kang magagawa but do that. Of course, those are the things at the back of my head. Alam ko namang maayos yan eh. Alam ko God has a way of making things work out.
And also, di ba, kasi dati tayo, dahil mga single pa tayo noon, minsan, kahit anong oras tayong matulog, kahit anong kainin natin, di ba? We're kind of careless, but now, because magiging daddy na ako, magiging mommy na ako, kailangan tama, hanggat maaari tama lahat ng gagawin mo kasi ayaw mong magkabali. Kasi nga, it's concerning your baby already.
Ngayon naman, I'm sure that you've gotten advice from friends, from elders, from parents, and ngayon naman, we have our own ways, di ba? For our viewers, siguro, just taking all in, taking the good what applies to us. For our viewers na nanonood ngayon, as future parents, ano naman mga ma-advise ninyo para sa mga viewers natin for future moms and future dads?
Future moms.
Yeah, future. Hindi ko pa talaga nag-grasp, yung ang konsepto ng pagiging mommy kasi nga nagsisimula pa lang. Siguro sa nararanasan ko ngayon, what I can advise is pray. There's nothing certain in this world, but if you pray and have faith in the Lord and just lift up to Him your baby and the future of your family, wala dapat ipag-alala. And that's a constant reminder to everyone who's watching and to us as well. Ako, lagi kong sinasabi yun sa sarili ko. So, yeah.
Sa akin naman siguro, yun nga, I've been preparing myself, in small ways eh. Kasi, syempre, you have to make sure that you're strong enough. The way you think is geared towards being outside of yourself na eh. It's no longer about you eh. Kahit hindi pa lumalabas tong baby, I'm trying to think of it as, okay, it's no longer about you, Mark, from now on. You have to be ready for your wife and your kid. So, maybe siguro ang advice ko sa future dads, if ever you're already planning to have kids, just enjoy the ride. Kasi tulad nga na sinabi ni Aicelle, there's nothing certain, but you can prepare for it. So, at fault I'm too much of a thinker eh. I think
Warrior. He's a warrior.
yun eh. I think too much, di ba, Migs? I'm sure ikaw din eh. I think too much, therefore I worry too much. Therefore, I think of the things na hindi ko naman kailangan isipin. And she always tells me na, hoy, ba't ka ba ganyan? Why? What if it doesn't happen that way? What if it happens this way? Bakit mo kailangan isipin na ganito? So, she's always the one who settles me down and says, control yourself. Don't be overly emotional, overly cerebral na, there are things that you can plan for. There are things na hindi mo kayang isipin. So, relax ka lang. So, for future dads, ganun lang. So, relax. Enjoy the ride. Kasi, lalo ngayon, kanyari, wala pa, di ba? Kayong dalawa pa lang eh. Pag lumabas na yan, Migs, wala na.
Magulo.
Kayong dalawa ni Mishi, kaming dalawa ni Aicelle, doon na sa little tight na yun. And our world will never be the same. So, just enjoy the ride, guys. It's a blessing.
It will be fun.
I get that, Mark. There are so many things that you said that I know na ako rin kasi maybe this quarantine has also parang kahit papaano made us anxious, made us overthink.
Oh.
Ang dami kasi hindi tayo nakakalabas eh. We are out from the old normal. That's why ang focus natin nandun. Pero yun nga, tama ka, just to relax and enjoy the ride. Alright, so lastly, Mark and Aicelle, how can your fans, how can your supporters reach you? Ngayon na nasa new normal na tayo, what is work like? And yeah, so go ahead, plug your shows, plug your programs, and the like.
Okay. Ang All Out Sundays will be airing on TV this July 12. Abangan niyo po yan. Tayo magkakantahan at sila sasayaw muli. And then you may... I'm not very active in social media.
She's trying to be though. I'm telling her it's the new normal, so we have to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best, pero maaari niyo po akong i-follow sa aking Instagram account, which is at Aicelle Santos, and my Facebook is Aicelle Santos.
I'm more active on Instagram than any other social media platform, pero I also have Facebook and Twitter, but I'm more active on Instagram. Plus, also, if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, we have an AIMARK YouTube channel. It's not as updated yet because we're still trying to conceptualize, pero our recent trips and adventures are still there, so you can watch that. So just try and enjoy all the trips that we made in the past. Nadagdagan na po namin yan kasi may pinaplano na kami. It's coming soon and it's all gonna be there. Plus, of course, please check out yung Facebook page ng Chooks to Go at ng Uling Roasters. Of course, all the information about our branches and our products. All our no antibiotics ever chicken. It's all there. You'll find out all our stores, kung saan, at kung how we're adjusting to the new normal and how to make sure that everybody's safe when you buy our product. So, yun lang. Just we'll see you online for sure.
All right. So for this special episode, we would like to thank George and Jilson Chu, Crumpler PH, for sending us bags for us future parents. And once again, of course, maraming salamat sa aking special power couple for today, Mark and Aicelle Zambrano. Guys, thank you so much for watching Off the Record and see you in the next episode.